Mickey! Mickey, how are you? Oh, he only has one tooth at the front. Don't you, Mickey? You want to show them your tooth? Do you? And we're back for another exciting YouTube video. I think that, and we're back, I'm back, is going to be my new YouTube opening line because I did it in one of the videos and I kind of liked it, and I think it makes me feel a little bit like I'm a BBC television reporter, which has been like a long life fantasy. Like, I would love to be on the news. Hello, Johnny, and today we're at Westminster reporting. My dog thinks I'm crazy. He's looking at me like, why are you my owner? How cute is this Gymshark sports bra? I absolutely love it. I got it recently because when I became an affiliate and they sent it to me, sorry, my arm looks so disgusting. It's like basically just matching Gymshark underwear. Welcome to my room in London. I am here for the weekend because I actually have a photo shoot. Wait, my lips are so dry. I actually have a photo shoot in London tomorrow, which I'm so excited for. But I've literally just stuffed my face this morning. I had like quarter of a pint of Ben and Jerry, whole huge slice of double chocolate cake, whole bar of like linseed salt. Anyway, basically my dad has like the best food in the world in his house. But regardless of me going off track and eating everything, I wanted to do this video dedicated to my Sculpt and Fat Burn guide. I'm gonna just break down into like the details for you, which lasts over 16 weeks, and I'm currently in like the last 4 weeks of the guide, so like the last final fat burn the last fat burn bit of it. And the reason why I have liked it so much is because it focused on strength training, on me gaining lean muscle, on me speeding up my metabolism, and then burning the fat. So like after I had gained the strength, gained shape, which I wanted to gain muscle gains in areas of my body which I wanted to gain, and then focusing on losing kind of like the fat that gained with it. So I got some really interesting questions about that, and I've written some of the answers on my phone. One of my questions was, how does the guide incorporate weights and circuits? Because the guide is split into doing circuit exercises and also weight training exercises. The guide is sectioned into 4 parts. You've got the first stage, which is all about building lean muscle, the second stage, which is all about increasing your metabolic rate, and there's a final stage, and then there's the fat burning stage, so like the preliminary, the thing that comes before the last one stage. There's also that stage. Each stage lasts about 4 weeks, although the fat burning stage, the longer you do it for, the more effective it's going to be. It's sectioned into supersets mainly, but there are also like trisets, and there are a few kind of like full body circuits. So the supersets are going to be targeting muscle groups to make sure that those same muscles are still like consistently tearing, to allow like more protein synthesis, to allow your muscles to grow. There's this whole thing that like it's better to train your muscles. I can't remember, there's like, it's called like HD something, specific muscles that you're trying to gain consecutively after each other. So a lot of the exercises, like you'll be doing hamstrings one day and then hamstrings you'll also be hitting the next day. It won't be like predominantly focused hamstring exercises, but it will be supersets which allow you to target both hamstrings and something else to make sure that you're also gaining lean muscle and not just kind of like gaining weight. That's where the nutrition section of the guide comes in. It really helped me because it kind of like opened my eyes to how no diet or no exercise plan should just be, it shouldn't be a diet, it shouldn't be a quick fix, it shouldn't be like this kind of really, like, I personally think like a really structured like 8-week thing. It should be something long lasting, something which kind of open your eyes to it. And the Born Fitness team in the Sculpt and Fitness guide really kind of hammered home for me that this is going to be like a life-changing journey. The more healthier you eat, the more the better energy you feel. It's not just like, oh, just have a protein bar 'cause it's 20 grams of protein, like muscle gains. It's all about the mental side of it, of things as well, if that makes sense. So the first like 12 weeks of the guide, you're going to be eating in a calorie surplus. Like, that's what I did. Because of the increase of carbohydrates which you're going to be having, muscles is stored in glycogen, and glycogen comes from carbohydrates. So the more carbs you're having, basically the more muscle development you'll be allowing for your body to happen, which is pretty good, you know. It's just basically an excuse to eat lots of carbs. So I was very happy about that. Why is my computer so slow? Somebody tell me why. The exercises, a lot of them are split up into supersets, which I personally prefer, not only because it's not boring, because I feel like after a while, if I'm doing the same exercise, I do just get bored. I really like to change things up, and I think it's definitely more challenging. So I would say the Sculpt and Fat Burn guide is probably for more intermediate and advanced people. You don't necessarily have to be intermediate or advanced at weightlifting. Probably to just have a kind of fitness level which is slightly higher, or like you're relatively fit, it's more of a better fit for you. You're focusing on not only kind of like keeping your fitness levels up, and you'll also be burning fat with like the higher numbers of reps you do, which is also good for your cardiovascular. You'll also be increasing your strength and kind of like pushing yourself in every workout, which you'll be able to do because you'll be in a calorie surplus, and so you will be seeing yourself getting more and more results in a short space of time. That's why I really liked it, because it was very effective. So when you combine the strength training part of the exercises with the high intensity circuits, you're going to be boosting your metabolism consistently. So whilst you're still eating in a calorie surplus, you're still hitting targeted muscle groups, and you're still getting them with compound exercises like squats, like deadlifts, your metabolism will also be speeding up. So you're going to be gaining lean muscle. You're not just going to be sitting there gaining weight and being like, why am I gaining weight? Whole being afraid of carbs, don't be. They're just going to be fueling your workouts and allowing more protein synthesis, so your body will just be developing and gaining. It's going to be sculpting and gaining that shape that you want. You can tell I'm probably getting really excited by it, because I absolutely love this guide and I had the best time doing it. So by the time that you're at the fat loss stage, your metabolism is going to be significantly faster, and also it's not like you just jump straight into the fat loss stage. It goes from kind of doing more supersets and like weight exercises to doing less of those and doing more higher intensity things by the end of it. Because it's over 16 weeks, it's not a shock to the body, it's not this scary thing that you feel that you can't do. I mean, I loved it from the get-go, but it's something which is like slowly adjusting, and also there's room for you in the guide to choose how intense you want to make it. You choose the intensity of the weights, you choose the intensity for the circuits, how quickly you want to be doing those exercises, how many reps you want to get in, maybe within a certain amount of time. So it's great because there's not a dictated, you have to do this, you're never going to get that sense of guilt. And also there's the option of repeating rounds a certain number of times depending on your fitness levels. In the metabolism boosting section, there is a part where you have to do circuits, and it says it's like a burnout phase to really make sure that you're just like exhausting your muscles to the max, where it says you can do between like 5 to 7 repetitions of this circuit. And if you want to do 5, fine, done. If you want to do 7, push yourself and go for it. It's really nice because that is that leeway of doing what you want to do. What are you eating now and what will you do when it's over? I'm going to interpret the what am I eating now to what are my macros. So my macros now at the moment are about 210 carbs, 130 protein, and then 40 fat. I am looking to reduce my carbohydrate intake because that's what I've been on for like the first 4 weeks, and now for the last 4 weeks I kind of want to take it to like 170, 180. To be honest, that's probably the amount which I need to take it. I'm quite happy with where my abs are at right now, and I kind of base how much fat I have based on how much abs I can see, because I usually hold a bit of fat in my stomach. What will I do when it's over? I will maintain. So once I have burned the fat which I want to burn, which I assume I will have done by March 1st, that's my goal, then after that I'm just going to be maintaining. So I'll probably go back to about 1,800 cal, or I might do the Sculpt and Fat Burn guide again, because I did the bulking part and I think I think I can do, I just want to get rid of this word bulking because it isn't bulking, and I think that freaks out a lot of people, and it freaked me the hell out. I was just focusing on gaining lean muscle, so I might go back to focusing on gaining lean muscle. What is that? Focusing GLM. I might go back to FGLM. Any suggestions on how to lose a double chin or lose weight around your face? One of the really annoying things about losing fat is that's genetics. Like, you can't choose where you lose fat. It's so annoying. You can do things to burn fat, like for example the Sculpt and Fat Loss guide. I, for example, keep when I gain fat, a lot of it is like the upper part of my thighs and like my lower glutes. Can you do a what you eat in a day including snacks? Yes, I most definitely can. I'll probably do that within like 3 weeks because I have a very, very exciting video coming out next week, which I'll talk more about at the end. I'm getting back into a routine and I want to get my boyfriend on board with a healthy diet. Do you have any favorite meals? I think that's really fun that you want to get your boyfriend on board with you being healthy, just because I know that when I had a boyfriend, whenever we would hang out, like if he was eating whatever, like we would go to the movies, I would just pig out. If you can get him on board with eating healthy, I think that's great. I personally get very, very excited to be healthy and to be really fit when I sit down and plan everything. So maybe potentially sit down with him, plan stuff, plan a goal, visualize where you're going to be in a couple months. Maybe you're going on holiday with him, maybe talk about how great you guys could look and feel when you're running on the beach, sometimes swooshing your hair. I'm in the middle of exams and I wish it was summer right now. Favorite meals? Yes, I love chicken thighs. Is like my thighs, sweet potato, or even chicken thighs with like salad and avocado, tomatoes, whole grain rice with like prawns, and like kind of like some spices in there. I don't know if you would put paprika with prawns, but I don't know what you would put with prawns. Can you comment below what you would put with prawns, because I don't know how you would cook prawns. My favorite snack, is everybody on Snapchat who follows me knows, is 0% Greek yogurt with pomegranate seeds and Truvia sweetener. That's like my heaven. What are good workout songs? I'm gonna list good workout songs here. They're the kind of music that I like. Will it be available for us to buy somewhere? Yes. To be honest, it was something which I kind of wanted to focus on doing for myself because I was really interested in gaining and seeing what kind of strength I could get, but I've had really cool responses from you guys being so positive and everything about my progress and my results, that if you're interested in following a guide which will help you focus on strength training and giving you more experience with weights and lifting, building up your fitness, speeding up your metabolism, and also kind of just like sculpting your body in general, like giving you that booty, giving you more defined abs, obliques, and kind of sculpted shoulders, like something which focuses on like a longer period of time where you can really change your life with it rather than like a quick fix, then 100% I'll make sure. Can you hear the banging? Oh, this is gonna carry on for a while, isn't it? Oh, maybe he stopped. I think he might have stopped. I'm actually in the process at the moment of like redesigning my, can't stop touching my hair right now, designing my website, so I'll try and get it up there next to the curve guide in case you're interested in the curve guide. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting messages. Woo. How long are the workouts and how many times a week do you train? Totally depends. So at the beginning of the program it's about 3 to 4. You can kind of choose if you want to go 3 times or 4 times, and then at the end, because the fat burning process slowly bring you into that, then at the beginning stages it's kind of like you're meant to do circuits like 3 to 4 times a week, that's your choice, and then add in like really short hit sprints that are literally like they range between 30 to 10 seconds, only about 6 of them that you can like throw in at the end of your workouts. And also the length of time that you work out is also very different. The maximum amount of time you'll be at the gym for though, for a session, is 1 hour, and then the shortest could be 15 to 20 minutes. Like the fat burn circuits, I want to stress, are really like quick, you go, you work out, resting times like 30 seconds. Well, for the circuit one is 30 seconds. It's all really in detail explained in the guide. It's very clear, it's like bright colors and very easy to follow, which I need because when I'm in the gym I have no patience. I'm like, yo, just give me what I'm meant to be doing and I'll do it, but I can't be dealing with like reading information and confusing stuff. Also, I want to stress, at the back of the guide there are pictures on how to do every exercise, so if you're not sure how to do it, don't worry. This is why you don't need to be intermediate advanced, you just got to be up for it, ready for a challenge. Flick to the back, go to the glossary, and there'll be images of me in the back doing all of the exercises step by step, so it's all very clear and easy to follow. Are you counting calories at the moment? Yes, I am usually, although whilst I'm in London I won't be, just because I have a photo shoot and like I'm on the go and I just don't really want to whilst I'm here. On the whole, yes, I am counting calories. How and why do you change them? So I change them according to my goal, depending on whether I want to be in a calorie surplus or in a calorie deficit. How do I change them? I'm not a nutritionist, so the team at Born Fitness have like macro kind of calculators, which they help create my macros for me, which are going to be in the guide as well. Do you think you have to track macros to get the best results, or could you just go to the gym and eat well but not restrict? Yes, 100%. I love this question because I think people who can eat intuitively and eat healthy and eat in right amounts is amazing. And am I sweating? And it's something which we should all aim for, because I am personally not a good intuitive eater, aka if I'm trying to follow a goal but I want cake, I'll be like, oh, it's fine, I can so have the cake, it's probably only like 200 calories, and then I get home, add it in my fitness pal, and it'll be like 1,000, and I'm like, cool. So if you are good at intuitive eating, if you are good at just kind of like knowing what's in what, great. You definitely don't just see results from counting macros. I know Heidi Summers, Buff Bunny, she prefers to do intuitive eating, and she actually saw a good like amount of weight loss through doing that. So if you think that that's kind of like better for you, or you will be able to stick to your goals more by doing that, then definitely do. How many times a week do you do cardio, and how long for? So because I'm fat burning at the moment, I do cardio about 3 times a week, and I do it for about, you're only meant to be doing it for about 15 to 25 minutes. I personally just love to kind of like walk on the treadmill and watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos and chill. How would Sculpt and Fat Burn work for a typical thin girl? No bum, no curves, or anything like that. The guide is basically going to increase your fitness and your strength whilst targeting specific muscle groups to help sculpt your body. So to help build your hamstrings, to help build your glutes, your shoulders, your abs. It's going to be like full body toning you and sculpting you. And the food part, that's why it's so important, because you need the extra food, the extra carbs, proteins. You need to be having a normal amount of fats in your diet, because you want to be having a good hormone intake. You need to be replenishing your cells, allowing them to grow, allowing for protein synthesis. So by both having the strength training superset part of the guide with the circuits and the nutrition, you will be seeing full general improvements physically in your body and also mentally. So for your typical thin girl, like whatever that means, or like if it applies to you or not, you will kind of be like filling out a bit more because you will be in a calorie surplus. I definitely noticed my booty definitely got bigger, and but that's just because like when you are in a calorie surplus and you're working out your butt and stuff, like the muscle's gonna grow. Just like my shoulders grew a lot, my biceps grew quite a lot, and my triceps and back, which was great because it helped give me that illusion as well of like having the small waist whilst working on my abs and obliques, which you can kind of see way more in this video than in any other physique update, when I didn't really have obliques or abs or anything because I was eating so much cake. Also gives you time to just like chill, relax, but just really enjoy strength training, really focus on getting gains for yourself. One thing which I am interested in, would you like it to be shorter? Because I personally have lost my voice. I personally really liked it being 16 weeks, not 6 weeks, because I wanted like a prolonged period of time where I could set aside, especially before summer, because I'm planning on releasing it around like March 1st, and I think that that's a really nice amount of time that you can kind of segregate to yourself. And the fat burn period, for me, I saw results within 3 weeks. Like I am now seeing really good results. If this guy doesn't stop hammering the wood, I'm gonna throw it. Which you can ow, my shoulder. Ow. Which you can probably tell from the physique update, because my last physique update I was looking way more filled out and like bigger. But if you want to prolong the fat burn period for over like a couple of months, you can. The longer you do it for, the longer it's gonna, like the more effective it's gonna be. You guys, I just uploaded this photo and it's so funny. I was just like in my kitchen and I needed to take a picture, and so I just sat on my table. Can you see? Sat on the table like this because I just needed a pose, and I look like I'm on my phone, but I'm actually controlling my camera from from my thing. It was in the most uncomfortable position. It's just because I wanted to let you guys know that the new Flex leggings were out. Also, this was this morning, and I was eating so much ice cream. I ate a quarter of a tub of ice cream whilst I'm talking about fat burn. And another thing is that, oh my god, so thank you, sorry, I'm so rude. How did I forget to say this? Thank you, I have got to over 10,000 subscribers. I've got to over 10,000 subscribers now on YouTube, which I'm so thankful for. I literally didn't even ever think I would get to that many, which I'm really, really happy for. So I'm thinking about doing the 10,000 calorie challenge. And if you want me to do it, please comment, like this video. The more likes it gets, the more I know you guys want me to do it, and I'll do it. I was even thinking about doing 12,000 calories because I legit think I can handle that much food. That's my plan for like the next upcoming video, so I'm excited to see how that goes.